That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Ace here, and I'm going to be coming at you guys with a little bit of kind of my thoughts and like what I'm going to be kind of like what I do when I play Black Ops kind of solo or any Call of Duty in that manner. So, what I'm going to show you here is I have my AK-74U. I have my complete. This is my rush class. This is my aggressive. When I'm aggressive, and I'm going to go after the objective, but I don't go after the objective probably in a way that you're thinking of. The way I play this is I play this as I'm the killer. I go out and I slay the enemy team. That's what I do. So what my job is as the slayer is I need to be able to like completely cut off paths from the enemy, and I need to be able to make sure my team is secure at capping either a flag, the headquarters in this situation. I need to make sure my team is secure on that and that I'm able to do that. And you're going to notice that I don't get too much support from my team at all, like from this game with killing wise. I'm going to talk about a few things. This is really bad right here. I should have, that was a really bad mistake. I had a rocky start, I'm not going to lie, because I actually only get 4 more deaths after this, so that's pretty good. But, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm playing solo, and my team is darn right awful. They are terrible. They don't know what they're doing at all. So I'm like, you know what? My team's not going to help me in the kill feed, like, obviously stack up kills and stuff. So you know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go out and make sure that they're able to capture the headquarters and that they should have no problem capping it. So what I'm going to do now is what I'd like to try and do with this, obviously in headquarters I can do this, is I want to make sure that there is no one by this headquarters and spawning on this side. I want to make sure that team is spawning on the other side. I do not want them spawning right there by the headquarters. That's where I want my team at, so my team can get to that headquarters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close off all these spots, and this guy actually right here, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He should have easily gotten me if he would have paid attention. But I get 2 more right there, and what I'm doing now is I'm setting up so that they cannot get past this area. I'm like pretty much the gatekeeper. I'm making sure they don't get past, and I will not let them pass easy. And now I get this other guy actually that comes up, and he helps me out a little bit. But yeah, I'll show you the scoreboard, and you'll be pretty surprised on actually where it's at. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to make sure no one comes from my teammates as they're capping it right now. So I'm going to stay in this position and make sure that my team is secure. So I'm going to go around this way, but I notice there's a guy shooting up there, and I'm like, oh, I need to go up this way. I need to make sure that they're not attacking him from this area. So I go there immediately, and then I notice they're starting to spawn over here. So I'm going to like want to come around, and I want to get them over here. So that's what I do right here, and I clean them all out, and I save us from the headquarters, and right there we're getting more points now. And then I push us into the lead now. My problem with, like, the thing is people think that, oh, these guys that are just going out and killing and going to get high KDs and stuff, they're not helping the team. They're actually helping the team out a lot more than you think they are. Like, right now, I tell you right now, if I wasn't in this game, my team would have been slaughtered. They would have been, what you'll see the enemy score, that's what their team would have been without me. Because what I do is I help my team gather and being able to get kills. So that's what I'm here to like do, is I'm here to try and help my teammates with killing wise so they can get easy kills. Like, I'm trying to get blackbirds. I'm trying to send stuff out that are going to help us out. And what now I'm going to try and do is I'm right here. I see this is where I want them to spawn. I want them to spawn back there, so I'm like, I'm not going to go back there. I'm going to run over here to the headquarters and get them. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to call my chopper in right here. I'm not going to fast forward to the chopper guys because they're not that long. I think I get 2 in the game, and this one gets shot down quite fast actually, so, and it'll give me a little bit more time to talk. So I get back on track. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to say. Lost train of thought because I distracted myself. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make sure my team is successful at killing the enemies, and that I can help them in just as much as I can. Like, that's all I'm trying to do, and trying to help them out, really. I mean, there's not too much a thing. I think people emphasize saying like, oh, these guys that are capping the headquarters and stuff are the ones that are really the reason why you were winning and stuff. That's not 100% true, and I'm not saying that I'm this great player, this great slayer. Like I'm not anywhere close to it. Like you can go watch Fear Cats and stuff. Now that's like a true like actual slayer guy. He like literally goes out and he'll annihilate the whole team. Like I'm not saying in any respect that I'm that good. I'm not that good, guys. But I'm a decent. I can get decent KDs. Let's just put it at that. And I actually brought the scoreboard. I'll bring the scoreboard back up actually in a second, and we'll talk about it. I bring up the scoreboard. I believe, I can barely see it, but I think I'm 36-5 right now, or 6. And there is the next highest kills with me is 4. That's the closest I have to me at this point. So that they're not helping me too much. So I mean, I'm really doing this kind of solo, guys. And right here, I knew I was in trouble at this point, because this point right here, I have to have a team that's going to be able to kill with me. I'm not going to be able to, because I cannot point them in any direction or spawn trap them, because they're going to go to either side. It doesn't matter, because the way the spawning is, they'll go to either side. So all I can do is make sure they don't get a lot of points out of this headquarters, and that's what my goal is to do. And right here, I mess up, and I know I just costed my team the headquarters right there, as I died right there, and which costed my team the headquarters, because now I was out of position, and those guys obviously they're not killing really too much, so they're not going to be able to do it. And then I die again right here. Stupid mistake. I tried to get my C4 over to guard that headquarters, and I was like, ah, shit, I got to put that away. It took too long, and the guy was able to turn on me and kill me. So that was bad, and I knew right then, boom, I was done. I have to, now what I have to do now is I have to go in, and I have to start killing the other team. I have to start really piling on the kills and making sure that they don't get a lot of points from this. And really, I believe this is a pretty good game, given the fact that I'm not really having any team support besides the fact that they're capping the headquarters. I mean, they always say, oh, well, these guys deserve more because they're capping it and stuff. I personally don't think that way, because if they deserve more, so you're telling me these guys deserve more because they're going 3-11 and they're giving the other team kill streaks. So you're telling me they deserve more of rewards for what they're doing because they're getting on a point and dying when they're not even killing people, and they're not actually. I would consider a good actual objective player is someone that's on the headquarters at all times and he's killing every single one. Excuse me, guys. But yes, that's what I consider a good objective player, and you rarely are gonna find someone that's gonna be able to do that, because that is almost literally impossible. So you can never get someone like that. And what else I don't like is they're trying to emphasize with like winning and stuff and people going for the objective. If you're not playing with a team, you're not gonna go for the objective. Like, come on, it's common sense. When in any Call of Duty has anyone gone for the objective? I think they put way too much emphasis on the objective. There was never a problem with it in Call of Duty 4. If you're going out to win, personally, if you're going to go out and win and you want to get wins, go get your friends, go get your team or whatever that you play with to win. Don't go in solo and think that you're going to win, because people aren't, that's not how you're going to win. Like, because 90% of the time people don't have mics and they're just kind of playing it for fun. They're not really taking it that seriously when they're playing solo. So, I mean, if you want to, there's also there's other options you can do if you want to go for wins and stuff, or you want it to be more competitive. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that this is, I think they're putting too much emphasis on the objective, and I think just stupid stuff. I think the support stuff in Modern Warfare 3 was dumb as shit. I just personally thought it was really dumb. But yeah, you'll see right here, this is pretty much seals the win for us. I just literally go in and I make sure that they don't get out of this spot for a little while, and it pretty much seals the deal on us winning, because this is going to buy us enough time for my team to set up in their spot, and for me, obviously, to pile on kills. And then I'm going to come over here, dog gets that guy, and then I'm going to come over here and call my chopper and then try and give my team as much cover as I can. And right now, I'd say a good strategized chopper gunner is making sure your team is covered. Don't go for guys that, oh, they're outside in the map over there in the spawn. Those guys aren't a threat to you. You want to get the guys that are by the objective. Like, I could have easily gone, I don't know if this happens in here, but I pulled up the scoreboard again to show you that I don't think anyone is in double digits, and I'm already at 60 kills. But I could have easily gotten some guys over there, and I made sure I got that guy because I want to make sure that those guys are dead. And also these ones in the house, I want to make sure those guys are dead. I don't want them in there. I want my team to be able to get the flag. So look at that. I get in there. I don't let him get a kill. I let my team capture it by using my chopper. So that's a key point right there. So I hope this like helps you guys out and just thinking of thoughts, because this is about to come to an end. But that is like my main thing. Like I don't know. I personally think that they're emphasizing way too much on playing the objective, because it's just, I don't think it's that important. It's never been that important. That's not what Call of Duty is. Call of Duty has never been that objective play. Go play Battlefield or something, because I know that's where they play the objective and they play to win and stuff. I mean, that's why personally I don't like Battlefield, is because of the fact that it's really hard to actually play that game by yourself. You can't go in that game solo, and I don't always have people to play with, so I usually like to go solo. But as you see, we do get a big win right here, 250 to 60. That is very impressive given the fact the other team had the upper hand on better players, I personally think, but I was able to shut them down. So I think that was a key. And you notice here, I think the highest kills to me was 12, and I had 66 kills, and I was 8. So I hope this guy's helped you out. I'll just talk to you guys.